Got a stopwatch when we got in line, and we were on and off in about 15 minutes. So it was really great. This is the line in front of me now for Flight of Passage. I'm not actually going to go on Flight of Passage right now. My family's in line. The posted wait is about 70 minutes. So they have a stopwatch going for me, and they're gonna let me know how long it took to get on once they get that far. But I am gonna wander into Pandora and look around a little bit in Pandora. Flight of Passage is one of those rides for me that gives me some motion sickness. So, you know, I'll ride it if I'm feeling great. If I'm you know, not feeling 100%, or if I've just gotten off of Everest, which sometimes gives me just a little bit of funny motion sickness, then I'll wait. So they're gonna go on it now. I'm sure the line will eventually dwindle by the evening tonight, and then if I'm feeling great then I'll go ahead and get in line and ride Flight of Passage tomorrow or later on today. So here we are in Pandora, the land or the world of Avatar. Gonna walk around and get some scenic views for ya. It has been unseasonably warm since we've gotten here, which I am not complaining about. It is below zero back home in Minnesota, and we really lucked out with this week. We've had some rain. Feels like early summer, late fall. We've got mid-80s temps. Feels like temps today, I think we're around 90. Bright sunshine right now. I am not ruling out a storm later in the day. You never know on days like today. It's moderately humid, but not too bad. But here is where the Flight of Passage line wraps around. Because of distancing and the lack of a lot of the switchbacks inside, the lines up pretty far. But I'll tell you what, in normal times, I'm where my family is waiting right now. So this is not an unheard of place to be waiting for this attraction. Oh, I'm just gonna stand here for just 1 minute, getting a little bit of sprayed with a little bit of water from that waterfall, and it feels really nice. Whew. Oh, Jillian, I'll tell you what, I can't believe that it's 80 degrees. Just about a week and a half ago when we were packing, the weather said highs in the low 60s. We might have 50s at night. There was a chance that one day would get up to 70. It's been in the 80s the whole time that we've been here. It is amazing. Now this is the real shocker to me. The posted wait time for a Na'vi River journey is 80 minutes. 80 minutes for a boat ride. You know, it's a cute boat ride. Beautiful, interesting to look at, very peaceful. I don't think I would wait 80 minutes for this attraction. But there isn't a lot to do in Animal Kingdom right now. there isn't as much as there usually is to do in Animal Kingdom right now because Festival of the Lion King, Finding Nemo, both closed, and they don't have the same entertainment that they normally have in the park. And so I can see why folks would wait a little bit for some of these attractions, but just the fact that the wait for Flight of Passage is less than Na'vi River Journey is amazing. The Flight of Passage, the normal entry for Flight of Passage. And the wait is posted at 75 minutes. And again, I've got my family with a stopwatch right now in line, so we'll see where it ends up. But yeah, so let me know. Nice thing about this attraction is that there's actually a seat out front that you can try and see how you fit in this attraction. You put your knees, you sit deep, you put your knees into it, and then these bars back here have to lock behind your legs, and if they can't lock, then it's not safe to ride. And so you can try it out before you wait in the line for this attraction.
Alright guys, enjoy, and we'll see you later.
I'm gonna head into Wind Traders, which is the store at the exit. Pardon me. Sorry. So this is a store at the exit of Flight of Passage. Lots of fun Avatar merch here. I'll tell you what, I'm kind of glad that my kids are beyond the larger stuffed animals right now, because these things are cute and I would fall for it and buy these types of things for them when they were younger. When I say that they are beyond larger stuffed animals, I say that because they are still into Wishables. And if you aren't familiar with Wishables, they are small, cute, tiny stuffed animals. But then they also have some packages that are mystery packs, and they love the mystery packs. And so, I'll show you one of these guys.
That's pretty cute.
So here's an example of a Wishable. But yeah, my kids are just in love with the mystery packs. They're only $10. If you've got annual pass or Disney Vacation Club right now.
Hi, have a good night.
Hello. There's a 30% discount. And so when they're only $7, they're especially easy to buy. But we, earlier this year went through all of our stuffed animals and gave them away. The kids decided they wanted to have big kid rooms. They are middle school going on high school. And since then, I think that they each have, 15 or 20 Wishables now after getting rid of all of those stuffed animals. So that's the way it goes. So that is the shop that you go through as you exit Flight of Passage. And then over here to the left is where you'll find Satu'li Canteen. Is a quick service restaurant here in Pandora and Animal Kingdom Park. And they've got great food. This is one of those places that has a really nice air-conditioned seating area inside, and you are able to mobile order. And so you can mobile order and wait for your food to be ready. Once your food is ready, you show the order number to the cast members outside. They let you in to grab your food, and then you can find a seat, and you're welcome to sit inside or outside. And once you're seated at your table, you can remove your mask and eat your food. They also have refillable beverages. So if you purchase a beverage there are cast members stationed at the soda fountains, and they are doing the refills, completing the refills for you, but you are able to get unlimited refills at Satu'li Canteen, which is really nice, especially on a hot day. So I am going to walk out of Pandora, and I think closer to the front of the park, just because I love the front of the park and taking a look at the Tree of Life and just see what we see as we walk around. Love the atmosphere back here in Pandora. Animal Kingdom Park is open until 8 o'clock tonight. So we're gonna try to stick around, I think, and take a look at the park when it's later at night. We haven't been here at night in a long time. And all of the Disney parks just are so nicely lit in the evenings. So we're gonna hang out and just enjoy the atmosphere, I think. But here's the line for Na'vi River Journey. Something that they are doing for the ends of the lines now in all the parks. Any attraction where the line is beyond the normal entry, they have a cast member stationed at the end with the name of the attraction and then end of line. Hey, thanks. And that's where you know where the end of the line is. And so they keep an eye on things for you. For the most part, people are pretty good about the lines. Every once in a while, you get someone who's trying to sneak in a little bit earlier in the line. I just let them know, hey, back of the line's not here. Go find the cast member with the name on their placard. But that's what you need to look for, and a lot of times it's in a completely different place than you would expect it to be. So it's worth being patient, taking a look around for that cast member with the sign on a stick. I love the background music. Reasons why I like to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge so much is that music is on in the background, and even at Christmas time they have Christmas music in the same styling. It is so peaceful. Going to make sure no one's behind me and take a look around here real quick. So right now we are passing Tiffin's, which is considered to be a signature restaurant. It's a little bit more of a high-end restaurant. And then Nomad Lounge. And Nomad Lounge is a lounge space that you can have walk-up seating to, and then they've got outdoor seating, some indoor seating. They've got beverages and a small menu, so not the full restaurant menu of Tiffin's, but a small appetizer menu and some wonderful, wonderful beverages. So if you're looking for a place to sit, relax, they've got a great charcuterie board. And over here on the right is just an awesome place for a picture. There's an Insta wall for you. photographer taking pictures here. You know, as I'm walking to the front of the park, I would be remiss if I didn't walk through the gift shop. So it looks like it's wide open. Some gift shops are controlling entry at different times of the day to make sure that the shops aren't too full, but not so much early in the day, more later on at night when folks are shopping before they leave. I just love all the fun animal prints here. It's just super cute. I feel like for the most part, the other parks have overwhelmingly the same merchandise in the stores. But Animal Kingdom Park, to me, seems to have more different items than other places. Maybe that's just me. I just love all the different merchandise here. Of course, we've got a Kevin Loungefly. Who doesn't love Kevin? I love all of the up items that they've got here. Never a shortage of things to buy. That's for darn sure. Of course, raincoats. You can always buy ponchos, but there are also some really fun raincoats here. This one's new, actually. I haven't seen this yet. Hey, Paul, how's it going? 2022 will be here before you know it. And you'll be in the warm, steamy Florida summer. But they've got some Run Disney merch here too. They don't normally have that, but of course, since we don't have race weekends happening right now, this is a cute Spirit jersey. Oh. I say I'm ready for Run Disney race weekends to come back, but I could certainly use the time to train again. We've been getting about 20,000 steps a day, or just over every day since we've been here. And it's exhausting when you're not used to it. My Fitbit's telling me it's about 9 miles or so a day where we end up, or where I end up at least. And whew, it's been a little tight. We've been a little tight. So I'm just gonna walk around the entrance and then come back around, get some great views of the Tree of Life, and then continue walking around the park. Let me know if there's anything that you want to see, and I'll see if I can find that for you. We've been back to Disney World several times since reopening. Over the summer, of course, July, August was very, very slow in the parks. Things picked up a little bit. We were here over Thanksgiving, But I feel like this has probably been about the busiest that we've seen things. But it's President's Day weekend. I know that it's a winter break for a lot of schools and different places. And then also tomorrow is Mardi Gras. And so there are several schools in the South that have at least a 5-day weekend around Mardi Gras. And so lots and lots of folks in Mardi Gras, New Orleans gear here. We actually picked up some beads to wear tomorrow because it's Mardi Gras. You have to wear beads on Mardi Gras.
Can you touch that one, maybe?
Oh, little kiddo is not having it. To Rainforest Cafe from inside Animal Kingdom Park. And again, here's the front of the park. Got all of the lovely birds out here. I don't know about you, but we usually, more often than not, rush past this part when we're coming in with this part of the park. Because when we're coming in, we just want to come in, go on some of the attractions, and then we always say, oh, we'll take a look on our way out. And then by the time we're on our way out, we're exhausted. Can't feel our feet. Look at these guys. It's beautiful. Kelly, I have not seen the pass holder ears or hat anywhere. And I've asked everywhere and they've said they sold out so quick and they don't know if they're getting more and when, or when that might be. Unfortunately. So, no luck here. I'll ask at Hollywood Studios tomorrow. For those who run a stroller and ECV in the parks, just to the right of your entrance in Animal Kingdom Park is where they have the stroller and the ECV rental. And I've been keeping an eye out on masks. Not that I think that we'll wear masks forever, but I love the Disney masks right now. With the new material. There's a really cute mask I saw based on the movie Soul of the cat, just called Soul Cat. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But they only have them in smalls. Everywhere that I've looked, they've had rows of smalls, but no other sizes. So I keep an eye out for masks.
It's like 40. I'll double check.
All of these areas do have animals in them. They let you know who's normally here. Because it's a warm day, I think most animals right now in a lot of these enclosures are probably taking it easy. So I'm hoping that my family's okay with waiting and going on the safari a little bit later on when it cools off tonight, because I think the animals will be a lot more active. Let's see, we've got some birds back here. Let's take a look. like we have a rhinoceros iguana who's just chilling right here. Living his best life.
That's why I said Drake. I mean, I said Marie actually.
It is so warm. I'm one of those people where I love to be warm. Probably because I don't get enough of it at home. We've got another PhotoPass photography, taking a picture with the tree of life for this family. Super cute.
You get what I'm saying? It was all messy.
Masks are required at all times in the parks unless you're stationary while eating or drinking. And so that means that they're required for... You can still get some great photos.
You trying to see when I'm about to take off with my boots? Yeah, because remember when I told you on New Year's? Well, you don't remember because he called my phone back. Remember New Year's?
And of course, cast members will remind you if your nose is not covered. Alright. I think I'm going to go over to the right to walk through Dino Land. I say busy in air quotes. Someone recently reminded me that when we were here in February last year in February we were here for Princess Half Marathon weekend, right before everything shut down. And it was a pretty busy weekend in the parks. And there were places where, you know, to walk through, it was a good idea to, you know, hold hands and walk single file to, you know, shimmy your way through the crowds. And this might be busy for reopening times, but wow, it is nothing in comparison to the way it would normally have been this weekend. And I'll take it. I'll tell you what, I know there are a lot of limitations right now in the parks, but this has been great for my family. When we're at home, we just don't ever leave the house. It's winter in Minnesota. We are all working and schooling remotely. And so a lot of times we will just do grocery delivery for the ease of not leaving. I mean, there are times when I would go outside, realize that I hadn't started my car in a week. And so when I'm taking out the garbage, I'll start my car just to make sure it'll still start in the winter. So it's a different world this year. In the warm is a welcome reprieve from winter. And actually, you know, I've been talking to a lot of folks, quite a few people have been planning last minute trips for February and March this year. I think we're all pretty tired of being in the cold, and you know, it's nice to know there's a place you can go where precautions are being taken and taken seriously. I'm going to stand here for just a second because I think there might be a flotilla coming by. So we'll see what we see. But this was the former Rivers of Light amphitheater right over there, and this is where all the flotillas are launching from the Rivers of Light amphitheater. like they're coming this way. Love it. Love it.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are the Discovery Island Drummers. And we hope you have a great day. Keep jamming.
I love it. And then everyone runs over to the other side. You see them go over the bridge. I love that these flotillas are really very frequent right now in Animal Kingdom during the day. And so the amphitheater now is open. You can grab a bite to eat and go a bunch of the flotillas as they launch and return through that area. It's really great. All right, so we're gonna go into Dino Land and see what we see here. Curious to see where the line is right now for Dinosaur. They're all over. And if you are just joining today, be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Wizarding Wands and Mickey Ears, and also then hit the bell icon so that you can be notified of whenever we have new videos posted or go live. I hope that I'll be able to go live again tomorrow is the plan. And again, it's all weather dependent. But then we post new videos every Friday, and now we've got a new series starting on Wednesday mornings called Your Window to the World, where we've got 2 to 5 minute peaceful videos of different views around Disney World property, where you can just sit, escape for a few minutes, take a look, or, you know, once we've got many posted, just put that playlist on repeat and watch all day long. Line for Dinosaur does not look bad at all. I can't even see. I think it says about 40 minutes. And that's no way if the line is all the way in there, a 40-minute wait. So I'll let you know what that ends up being. I know that we'll go on Dinosaur a little bit later. One of my kiddos loves Dinosaur. So we'll see what that ends up being.
Again, I'm still convinced I got it.
Tell me, Miss Blake.
Walk into more of Dino Land and see what's here. I'd walk past the playground. The playground isn't currently open right now, though I've noticed earlier in late last year, after reopening, the playgrounds weren't open at the resorts, and we were staying at Saratoga Springs. Actually was looking, and the playground is open, and I've heard that it's open at other resorts as well. So there are signs about distancing. There's hand sanitizer set up right by the playgrounds at the resorts as well, but there's a welcome sign.
Grandpa holding your hand tight.
know that Dinoland is divisive. People either love it or hate it. I'm in the love it. The old school carnival theme, I don't know what it is. Because I'm not an old school carnival person. I'm terrified of rides that move and that are only set up for a short time. But I love the games and the bright colors, lights. I think it's a lot of fun. Maybe it reminds me of being a kid, I'm not sure. So this is Primeval Whirl over here. This ride closed earlier this year. I believe it closed prior to the pandemic, or it was scheduled to. So we're not exactly sure what's going to happen with this part of the park, or what plans they have for the closed. But of course, Triceratops Spin is open and welcoming guests. And it is really hopping in here too. Some of the games are operational as well. I'm a sucker for these carnival games. Like we need another stuffed animal in the house, but you know, you have to give it a try. Too fun. Love the big dino feet. Alright, so we are going to walk around here toward the Finding Nemo Musical Theater, which of course is closed right now. I think I read not too long ago that they are using this space as a socially distanced break space for cast members, since there isn't enough of that backstage. That may have changed, but I believe I may have read that not too long ago from a cast member. And again, here's a cast member with a sign for the end of the line. And that's for Expedition Everest. So we are back here by the Finding Nemo Theater. The Expedition Everest line is starting here. We got in line a little bit further up, but I don't know. Maybe 20 paces or so. And the line, the wait was posted for 45 minutes and we waited about 15, not quite 15. So I think that they build in times in the wait times for when they shut the rides down for a short time to clean them. They're still cleaning them. So most of the time, they're pretty exaggerated. Here we go, the bandit's coming back. Hey, look who we've got here.
Thanks for visiting us today. Your health and safety and long-face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth at all times, including when taking photographs. The exception will be when eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Wash your hands often and thoroughly.
Very fun. But yeah, they are well prepared for the lines to come out this far. As you can see on the ground, there are distancing markers all the way out here for Expedition Everest. So it seems like this is a fairly normal experience. And again, it didn't wrap around at all when we were inside. Not like it normally would. Oh, I just love this view. This park is so picturesque to me. And this part of the park has gotten to be one of the more crowded areas. Anyhow, and with the line coming out this far instead of wrapping around inside, it can get to be a little bit of a bottleneck. So I find it's better just to walk through, or again, you can walk right into this amphitheater here and walk around. Little tricks that you realize when you're just exploring. And there's the normal entrance to Everest. And yeah, it's posted as a 45-minute wait. But it moves pretty well.
Troy, you would have loved to live in that jersey. No.
Lots and lots of space to sit here. If you need to take a break. I just love the atmosphere in this park. There's something about it. I know everyone has their favorite parks. I would say I probably have my favorite for me to pick, which I like the best. But, oh, Animal Kingdom atmosphere to me. I don't know what it is. I don't even have to go on the rides. I just want to be here. I'm gonna hang it over here for just a couple of minutes. Looks like these guys have been a little active. So we'll see what they do. Or they were active when I was walking over. Now not so much. Oh, looks like they're chilling now. When we were here a few months ago, it was really early in the day, a little drizzly, and they were talking up a storm. It was the coolest thing. And their voices are so resonant. But it looks like they are content to just be hanging out over there right now. This would normally be the queue for Kali River Rapids, but Kali River Rapids sadly is closed right now. They do their standard renovations during the coldest part of the year, which is normally now, but clearly Florida missed the memo because it's warm. But normally when Kali River Rapids is open, they've got lockers, free lockers over here that you can put your stuff in while you ride. And you can keep your things here longer, but you get a period of time for free that we've never exceeded when we've gone on the ride. So back here, past Kali River Rapids, is the Maharaja Jungle Trek. Around and see what we see. Hello! Open until 5. All right. Some of these parts of the park do close a little bit earlier than the park close time. So it's important to keep an eye on those things when you're coming to visit.
Yes, he's a boy, and then we have 2 girls.
What do we have over here? Oh, goodness.
No, we have them in all.
Let's see what we've got going on around here. It's a little crowded over there. Pardon me, ladies.
Sorry.
It's okay. Let's see if we can see some tigers. Hello.
These are monkeys, but you will see them with less sun, maybe some better views for the camera too, at the other window.
Okay, sounds good.
They're macaque monkeys.
Got it. Thank you. Got some monkeys over here, I guess. Let's see if we can see them. Oh, there they are. Looks like they got some fun play areas, but they're just hanging out up here. Love this park. Thank you. Cool. We're looking for
Museum up there.
Here, back. Here.
Take a look at those. I don't know what I was expecting, but those guys are big. Neat.
One of that sneeze. It was a tiny baby sneeze. Like, yeah, it was tiny. You could hear it though.
So you heard it?
Yes. Yeah, it made a sound just like that.